I suppose one of the great highlights of my performing career was when I helped to produce, and I was also in a play called I Know What You Want at the Edinburgh Festival back in 1999. And it was a new play, so it was an unknown thing, unknown territory, and it was wonderful. We got 5 stars in the Scotsman, sold out, had to move to a bigger venue, went on tour. You know, that was really, really exciting.
I've worked with students who have very challenging environments, and to work with someone like that and they see drama and they find it as a field that interests them, and you take them and they do an exam and they engage with what they're doing and they achieve it, they achieve their goal. That's why you teach, that's why you engage with young people.
I was a professional dancer, and then I moved into acting, and I've performed on many, many stages. I've worked with incredible artists, but I have to say one of the highlights is in the most recent years when I set up my own theatre school, and that was watching my own students go through some of the Trinity exams, and I really thoroughly enjoyed that, and that was prior to me becoming a Trinity examiner.
I actually once had tea with Grace Kelly in her palace in Monte Carlo, which was wonderful. I was actually working as a dancer for Frank Sinatra at the time.
I spent 18 months on Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, the Lloyd Webber show, touring the UK. Fantastic experience as resident director, and I was in the show.
What I love most about being a Trinity drama examiner is the privilege of watching other people produce really meticulous work for me to look at. It feels as though it's a gift.
I think I love seeing how passionate the young people are about their work and how they love sharing their ideas with you. I think that's a very special element of being an examiner.
The wide range of performances that one sees and the wide range of candidates of all ages, all nationalities, doing all kinds of marvellous things.
I feel very privileged to be in a room with somebody who's been working for months on something that I'm going to be the ultimate person that gets to see that at its finished state. So it's a real privilege to do that.
The thing I'm looking for most importantly is that the candidate really is involved in the material that they're delivering, whatever syllabus they're working on. So it's not just a parrot fashion repeating, it's really investing in the material and sharing it with the audience.
When candidates love what they're doing and they make a connection to it, that's very clear to you, and you're looking for that sense of spontaneity, that sense of engagement in what they're doing.
They've got energy, commitment to what they're doing, and then, you know, I enjoy it, they enjoy it, I enjoy it. It's an exchange between performer and audience.
In the discussion section of the exam, it's really important for candidates to understand that we're actually just looking for ways to find out more about what they've presented and what they've performed. So there are no trick questions, and it's not a case of how many months have you spent preparing this. It may be that a character intention or motivation hasn't become really, really clear, so you may ask more about the character, or you may ask what happened prior to the monologue that you've just performed or to that scene, or even what happened afterwards, so that we get a more holistic view and a rounded view of what the candidate understands.
We like to make sure that the candidate is really understanding the piece that they've been performing. Maybe that they know about the musical that they've taken the song from, in a devised piece that they've researched some of the subjects that they've been doing. So it's really to make sure that we have a full understanding of what they've been doing in their rehearsal process and to the point where they perform it for you on the day.
It's an opportunity for me to say, explain to me, what was your motivation? What were you doing in rehearsal? How did you make those choices?
So the questions don't necessarily follow a formula, they don't necessarily come at the end, and they should be conversational, not a test.